Hello, and welcome to a Sunday edition of Robert Does the New York Times Crossword. Currently, it's 5:59 p.m. in New York City, and I need to go eat dinner with my parents. Last supper before I return to Seattle tomorrow, but I figured I would just do the mini right when it came out, so PB Geckner wouldn't accuse me of cheating. Speaking of cheating, PB Geckner set a Saturday personal best, allegedly, yesterday, so big shout out to PB Geckner. Also shout out to Philly Fom for the super fast time. I always mention that Philly Fom is my game subscription benefactor, but I never mentioned that he's also one of the smartest math CS people I know. And we sometimes do competition math or competition CS problems for fun, which maybe someday we can feature on this channel. Let me know, Philly Fom. And then, I might stop shouting out my leaderboard because I learned today that the New York Times has a limit of 25 on your leaderboard, which means that I shouldn't encourage people to add me anymore. But shout out to my good friend. Maybe I shouldn't use your full name. My good friend, Dan. He's down here as Rob Don't Remove Me because I'm at my friend limit. But love Dan, very empathetic, super athletic, very good at math. Good grad school buddy. All right, so let's just do the mini, then I'll take a break, and then I'll come back for the daily grid. All right, so a 5x5 grid. Let's full screen it and let's jump into it. Salts, twin, Brit, sets, store, await, lists, TNT, and TBS. Okay, 14 seconds, definitely better than yesterday. And it is in fact still, it's still 6 probably even, 6:01 now. But I'll come back in a little bit to do the Sunday crossword. Okay, I'm back. Now I'm full, happy. Got Stone IPA. Probably gonna hinder my crossword times, but definitely worth it. Today's crossword is by Tracy Gray and Tom Pepper. And in the newspaper version of this puzzle, each of the 6 circled squares contains a slash that divides square in 2. So this is basically saying that it should be some kind of rebus. So we should try to enter 2 letters there. Could be a lot of different things. Could be you read one going across, one going down, but there's, lots of different wrinkles that you can throw into a crossword. But good to know. They don't always give you a note like this. In particular, if you're the one supposed to figure out what the rebus is, they might not give you a hint like this, but if in the print version they do something to help you out, then they'll make a note of it on the web version. Okay, so might as well just get started. Getting warm, so to speak. So that could be close, saying one's own praises. Let's end this in ED. This could be crowed, I guess. Okay, humor regarding a serious matter. W-like letters, omegas. Anthony Hopkins is a sir, and Y for alternative. I don't know, but I do like close there. Remit payment, wait into a garage typically. So this could be levity, wig out, ETA, Dyson. Okay. Wi-Fi alternative, I don't know yet. Complained about getting fleeced. So Bahad. Established by a 1926 royal charter, I don't know. Subject to the Sleeves Up campaign. French luxury jeweler. Cartier? BBC here, I guess. Number 1 of 50 alphabetically. Alabama, so ALA. Over. Okay, the circle clue. Ulaanbaatar or Batar. Leading to therapy, aromatherapy maybe. Jazz instrument pitched in the key of B flat. It's not trombone, is it? But Yoko Ono, Ulaanbaatar. Classic dormer real meal. This could be ramen something, but there's the circle clue. Gilbert Arenas, so it's not trombone. Sorry, Tiff. ABCs is the basics, and this is sonoma, stuffing herb, sage, Nickelodeon competitor, Cartoon Network, right? And tenor sax, I should have known. So something's going on here. OON, NOO, OONN, ramen noodles. Yeah, okay. So I'm gonna go with this, and I'm gonna read it as an across clue, but the N and OO should come first, so this will be ramen noodles. Okay, this is good to know. Subject of sleeps up campaign and way into a garage, typically. Sure. B against. Bathing process for jeans, acid wash, deep tone cousin of an English horn. Lots of band instrument clues today. Bassoon. Oh. So it's a reed instrument, right? An English horn is kind of like an oboe. Bass oboe? I don't know. One who's calling is making calls, maybe here. And American Kennel Club designation, some kind of breed. Garb and a duck blind, informally camo. Duck blind is where you would hunt for ducks. Road trip guessing it, game's I Spy. So is this bassoon? Be against a butt and toy here. Tennis star who won at least one Grand Slam for a record 13 straight years. I don't know. Egads, OMG. So what's up with the bassoon clue? Variables in pi r squared and 2 pi r. Radii. Savvy couple. V's. There's 2 V's in Savvy. TV channel that owns, this is ESPN. Sid the Kid, and I think it's with an I, right? Up to till. Starbucks sizes, that's talls. Catchphrase. QB's pat, so attempts taboo here. It actually is bass oboe. Keystone Cool, is that something? Din from a den. And Dove Bar. One's making strong impressions. I don't think it's cool actually. Because this could be etchers. This could be roar. And Dove Bar is soap. Keystone Kops. That's a thing that I've seen on Crosswords. I don't really know what it is. I think it's a comic, grows increasingly more irksome, given as a bequest. Megaplex or multiplex. Jatem. Prince Andrew's younger daughter. I don't know it. On the main. Let's go furtively. Steam open. On the main. Expand upon. And Lesser Antilles native. Ooh. Prominent women's rights lawyer. Member of Iraqi minority. Shia. Expand upon. Obscure knowledge. Arcana. That's kind of obscure knowledge. Violent maybe. Floral fragrance note. And that could be lilac. Behave theatrically is emote for sure. This could be lilac. Nailed the test. Aced it. I'm not sure. So reminder during capsule is this TIDEPOD that was actually on a recent crossword, causing constriction of the pupils. Nestle Creamer, bothered persistently, not for mass audiences, and this is Act 1, I guess. I think one repeated a Hawaiian fish, mahi mahi. Major utility pipeline, but let's go back to here. 007's alma mater. This is probably Eaton. Computer menu. This is edit. Took steroids, say that's doped. And restored to mint condition. It's eaten anyway. Visual phenomena created by short flashes of lights. Strobe effect. So EEFF on the rebus. Not that though. Let's see what this down one is now. Nestle Creamer. Cafe Mate, right? Or Coffee Mate? Coffee Mate. Let's go with Coffee Mate. This could be, I want to say myopic, but I don't think that's it. Bother persistently. And not for mass audiences. Niche. It has its pros and cons. Noam Chomsky. Dense fog. Metaphorically, major utility pipeline. Whimper. This can be mule. MEWL. Missoula is the University of Montana, I think. So this is actually like new, I guess. This is not Shia. Paired to swing, say, tee up. curd, right? I don't know the shelf, but add to here. Like new, dense fog. Like loud phone conversations in public, that's rude. I don't know. Maybe you know it. T-Bone's dog treat brand. Maybe you know that too. It has its pros and cons. Debate. 8 at here, and I want to say Carib on the main, a C. That's I think it's an I here, but I'll leave it to the very end. Main we learned at C a couple of days ago. Oh, this one could be Alpo if it is mule. Pea soup and Ross ice shelf. Okay, pretty good. Part of PR, so public relations. Word before bag or bar. Musical with Every Story's a Love Story. Sally Mae products and marshmallow filled snacks. So I don't know yet. Far from wild. Timid. Pesto ingredient. Pine nuts for one purpose only. Work that takes many forms. IRS maybe. Shapiro. Ira Shapiro, right? So far from wild. So it's not timid. Okay, so something's wrong there, but I don't know which one yet. 5-star, A1, could be emulates the Mongols. Old genre for 12 down. Don't know. Cork, anti-cork combo. This could be Mason, I think. This is Bum a Ride. Is it Mason pool competitions? Immature egg cell. And start with taking Neeson. Liam Neeson, how do you spell it? With an E here. Curler surface is ice. Oocyte rather than OB is what I had. Trouble. Whoa. So swim meets, I think, M-M-E-E, but for the across it's E-E-M-M. Swim meets. I don't know that one. I think this is Ditto. Will Smith Time Legion. This is M-M-I-B. And Board to the Airs at Night, ironically. Daytime Emmys. Here we go. Oh, Icon. Europe's Longest River. Some entertainers. Western Hemisphere Group. It's not OSS. Legend of Firefighter Red. Kind of palm cultivated for its fruit. I want to say fig palm, but that's not it. Pan American. Tool for pool Q. So maybe it's acai palm. Prove wrong. I don't know, part of AONE Eclipse. Maybe Loon for the moon. Submits an online return. E-files. Brown Ender. With a period. What's more, it said. All American. Sally Mae products. And something. Okay, downstream. Easy target. Wi-Fi alternative. Ethernet here. Subject of a Leaves Up campaign. Or Way into a Garage. I don't know. This is Ava Green, I think. Everett. So blood drives here. So DDOO. Overhead door. Yep. Okay. Grows increasingly. This could be pestered. Put forward. Beer in a green bottle. Carlsberg. Heineken. Rolling Rock. That doesn't have two double letters. Heineken. Don't know. Part of a typical college visit, typically. Tour. Lesser Intelligent Carib. I think that's an I. City that's home to 3 UNESCO World Heritage Sites. Agra? Gloria something? Violent, maybe. Rated R here. Let's go with Gloria. Put forward. Offered, so it festers actually. Left 2. Stella Artois. Shout out to my friend Becky who doesn't watch these videos. So it's not timid. That's what it is. Far from wild. Okay. Eugenie, I guess. Go get 'em. Gloria Allred. Idina Menzel. I would have known that actually. Major utility pipeline. Designed to deter stealing. Okay, word before bagger bar. Sorry, I already did these downs, I guess. I think this is Irish Shapiro, so it's not Missoula then, right? Which one do I not? It's not Irish Shapiro. But Irish Shapiro? Stayed, maybe. Stayed. See, desire interstilling. Anti-theft. Right? Something Maine? Water Maine? Marshmallow-filled snacks. Sally Mae products. This is something, could be something loans. Blank blank LLOANS, I guess. What's more, it's said. Less is more. I don't know. Okay, anyways, the Mongols, old genre, Z40 or Z4 Q50. Those are both BMWs, I think. O icon. It's not a BMW because this should be Oprah. Z4 is a kind of BMW, but maybe like snow leopards and Siberian tigers. Rare? Prove wrong. Refute. Let's go with Oprah here. Don't know what that one is. What Tots might go after. Tater. Downstream. Tears. Assess. Yeah. OAS. Phi. That is an old-timey type of disgust. Word before bag or bar. Musical with the opening number, every story is a love story. It's not Rent. 4-letter musical though. Sally Mae products. Something loans. So something LL here. Balloon artists here for the rebus. So it's Ari Shapiro. So here, school loans here. For one purpose only. Moon pies here. Ad hoc. Those are both cars. That's an easier answer. AIDA, PR Puerto Rico, it wasn't public relations, and then gas main, grab bag, grab bar. I don't know about grab bar so much. Easy 2 points. That's a layup. Scram, git. This could be the Volga. Invades. Neo something. Should this be git or get? Red. Brown ender, this is just edu, easy target. Sap. So Neo, Dada, Adair. There we go. 1507 Sunday is not so bad an effort, I think. Figured out the rebus pretty quick because this cross of Cartoon Network and Ramen Noodles was not too tricky. This was, I think, a reasonably enjoyable Sunday. My friend John Huang, who's not on my leaderboard, but now will never be because I'm already at 25 people, will probably say that I did this frantically. True enough. Love you anyway, John. Okay. Things to learn, either things that I know that would be useful for you to know, or things that I need to learn. Chrissy Everett, it's a name I know as a tennis player, but that's about it. Yeah, the savvy couple, question mark. Your mind sort of always needs to be on wordplay on a late week crossword. So it's pretty noticeable that there's 2 V's in savvy. So if you're more experienced, this is probably not at all a tricky clue. One's making strong impressions again. What's this one? Oh, Jatem. Not hard at all, actually. Shout out to Hillary, who probably knows the name of Prince Andrew's younger daughter. I certainly don't. TIDEPOD. I think, so I've been shooting some bonus videos, but I think this was on yesterday's daily grid, right? With like, they were once a challenge to eat. So that's kind of weird. I don't think I've seen it before. I don't know meiotic, but I guess what it means is causing constriction of the pupils. maybe I'll look into the etymology later. Anytime you need the name of a prestigious school in Britain, it's Eton. Super famous boarding school, I guess. Let's see. These are, I mean, to be honest, all the acrosses seem like very reasonable words, which I think is a sign of a good puzzle. AONE, again, this is kind of crosswordese, but you know, I actually do know that the Volga is the longest river in Europe. It's just hard when you're in the midst of a crossword puzzle. I don't know OAS though, so we should look it up. Organization of American States. It's the world's oldest regional organization. Okay, that's what it is. Red Adair, I also didn't know. And I don't know this Ebsen, Buddy Ebsen. Okay, so I don't think I'm just never gonna be able to remember that. That's fine though. Red Adair was an American oil well firefighter, innovator of highly specialized and hazardous precision of extinguishing capping oil well blowouts. Okay, so he's just a legendary firefighter who I didn't know about. Let's see, the Downs. Second time we've had Omega, but last time it was the watch brand. This time it's W-like letters, so thank you to my math education for that. And about getting fleeced, again with a question mark. The fleece, it sort of has to be a sheep clue. 2 instruments, bass, oboe, and tenor sax. I think, so originally I was trying to put trombone, but maybe, I know trombone's tuned to B flat in an orchestra, but maybe they're pitched in F? Oh no, trombones can also be pitched in B flat. Okay, so it wasn't a terrible guess. It does fit, but I knew the Gilbert Arenas cross, so it wasn't so bad. Ono, at least the second time this year. We've seen Ono. Yeah. Keystone KOPS. This is some pop culture thing. Yeah, that I said it was a cartoon. It's not. Slapstick comedies. They appear regularly-ish on crosswords, not enough that I ever remember. So take that for what it is. I'm not a competitive crossword solver. I'm an amateur, an intermediate. Carib, I think, is a name for the native tribe, I guess, on Lesser Antilles, for which the Caribbean Sea is named. So that's a good factoid to know. Of course, shout out to John Travolta, Idina Menzel. 8 at Act 1. Let's see. Anything too crazy here? Neo-Dada. I didn't know that Ono was a neo-Dadaist. Some pretty decent science clues here in the cross. This might be difficult for some people. Mason and O site. But I'm pretty good at remembering old science facts, more than I actually know the science. Okay, cool. Not a bad Sunday effort, I don't think. We'll see how my viewers do. Yeah, so actually not so far from the best, actually. So this week was a solid week. I was actually pretty close to the best on every day except for Thursday and definitely Saturday. Yeah, this Saturday I thought was, yeah, in retrospect, I thought Friday was actually really fantastic and Saturday was a pretty weak puzzle. But the Sunday one, pretty good, I think. Nice looking grid. Very dense, but lots of short words actually. Not so many, very few like quite long ones, other than the rebus ones. Anyway, comment your time down below if you did the Sunday puzzle. And otherwise, tomorrow I will be on a plane to San Diego at 6 p.m. Eastern time, so I will not post at 6 p.m. I'll probably, as I take the train in Seattle, I'll screen record and do the mini and the daily. It's a Monday, shouldn't be too slow. So I'm just letting you know, PB Geckner, tomorrow I'll be screen recording after 6 p.m. But after that, I'll try to get back to doing them as they come out. Thanks for watching. See you next time.